Hello again and welcome to my channel. It's Upmax with another top war video. This time I'm going to be talking about march queues and why they are actually kind of the most important thing you can have in this game. So in the beginning of the game you start with one march queue. That means that you can only do one thing at a time. Right now I have got 3 march queues, and that is because you will get a second march queue for free when you reach level 25, I believe, or 20. It's basically on your first day. If you are active, or in 1 or 2 days you're gonna get a free second march queue. On top of that, you can buy a march queue by buying a permanent card, which I actually am not gonna be able to show you because I already have it. So that card costs you $20 and it's permanent. So basically, if you're going to be playing this game for 2 months, it's going to cost you $20 for 2 months. If you're going to be playing it for 2 years, it's going to cost you $20 for 2 years. That thing is, that and Diana are like the 2 best purchases you can make in this game. So you definitely want to, if you like this game, you definitely want to do that. Or, it might be good for you to, if you play this game for a bit for free to learn it, and then you might want to start another server and, buy your permanent card instantly on the first day, because it's just going to help you so much, because you're going to be able to do more things. Because right now, I have 3 queues. So I can do this. I can just go and attack something, and then I can make a Warhammer. I could send another march if I wanted to. I don't want to, because Diana only works on 1. And and now I cannot do that. Now I have 3. I filled 3 and I cannot join more marches. So what I can do, I can get even more marches. So, as I said, first one you get automatically, second one you get level 25, third one you get from permanent card. Then, if you want to, you can also buy a monthly card. That's gonna only be for 30 days, but it will give you a 4th queue. This thing is also kind of worth it, because it also gives you gems, without having to wait and click and everything. 300 gems every day. So that's 9,000 gems. Okay, so that's pretty nice. Plus the other stuff. So all the other stuff, it also gives you plus 50 vitality every day for free. That's like 200 gems more. It also increases your marching speed, and it just gives you some free components and free daily gold shards. So you also, if you are going to be spending, you kind of want to get it as soon on the very beginning. It's also going to give you a 5% attack skin that you can use from the beginning. So basically, it's also very nice. You might want to ease up on it later. If you don't want to be spending money, you can stop buying it later. But in the beginning, it's very nice. So if I do this right now, I'm gonna be able to get 4th march queue. I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow, because I actually already made a small purchase today. In the last 24 hours, I already bought some $1 pack. So I already got the purchase for this event right here. So I'm not gonna do that right now. But another reason why the march queues are important is the dimensional mine. In dimensional mine, you have 5 attacks a day, but you can only have as many as you have marching queues at that moment. So I could only do 3 at a time. So then I had to wait, and now I need to go again. Yeah, and so that's another thing. And I actually cannot do it right now because my other hero is out. He's out and about, doing some stuff, and he'll be back in 2 minutes. So another way you can get 1 more march queue, and that is you can actually get this march queue theoretically for free if you have the gems. You don't have to buy it for money directly. That is basically you can get these items which give you an extra march queue. They have a special slot, so basically all these share the same march queue slot, these 3 items. And this one would give it to me for 2 days, this one would give it to me for 3 days, this one would give it to me for 30 days. So I'm actually gonna use a 2-day one just right now, so I'll show you. And this just gave me an extra queue. I now have 4, and here you see the timer. Here you see, sorry, that's gonna tell me about the premium card. And here you see the timer. I have 48 hours of an extra queue, and I can add 1 more by buying the card. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, later. So basically, the maximum march for most people, amount of marches, is 5. You can have 5 marches, unless you are the leader of the server. If you are the leader of the server who currently owns the capital, you are gonna get 1 more. You are gonna have 6 marches instead of 5. or like 3 instead of 2, 4 instead of 3, get what I mean. You're gonna have an extra march, but that's gonna be only for one person on the server at any given time. So don't really count on that unless you are gonna be the boss of your server. So another reason why the marches are so important, other than like if you don't have that much time and you need to send everything, if you cannot afford to send your attacks and your things one by one with the Diana to save vitality, like some people have a lot of money, they don't have so much time, so you want to be sending, so they will be sending 5 or 6 Warhammers at the same time, or 4 or 5, you know what I mean. Another thing is that the level 6 resource farmlands and oil rigs, because those are gonna give you the free stones for components. So basically, if you have 5 marches, you can before you go to bed and before they despawn, you send 5 queues to mine these, and then in the morning you call 1 back, which has the worst income of the resource, and then you can just the rest of the day you'll be using 1 queue, and the other 4 are still going to be mining that. So that's basically you'll be getting 20 level 3 components of your choice per day or something like that. And you are going to be, which is like 2 level, it's a little bit over 2 level 5. So it's really incredible, and it's something that you want to do. So yeah. So my tip for you is, if you are going to be spending money on this game, get your permanent card instantly. I didn't do that. It's part of the reason why I'm actually somewhere between 15-20. I'm a bit lower because of SVS. I lost a lot of units and so on, and I was going a little bit easier for the last few days because I was making videos and doing some real life stuff as well. But yeah, before I bought my permanent card, I was on 150. I was like, it was 2 weeks in, I didn't have permanent card. I was around 150th. Then I bought my 3rd march, and I got 4th march from one of the items for a few days, and then I bought the monthly card, and suddenly I had 5 marches, and like one month into the game, I only bought the monthly card after 4 weeks or something, or 5 weeks of the server, and you can see now I'm usually in top 20. Like I'm mostly in top 20, between 15 and between 20. And that's because like marches are really good. That's all there is to it. Like marches are great, and then of course, like you have to play smart in general and so on. But this is a video about marches, so just like do not underestimate these marches. They are very important, and get as many of them as you can. And I wanted to do one more thing, and that is for these, you can get the extra. You can the 30-day one. Once a month. It's gonna be around the middle of the month. There's gonna be an event called Gem Gift, which basically is gonna track the amount of gems you spend during it. It's gonna last 1 week, and if you spend over 30,000 gems during that event, you are gonna get free extra queue for 30 days. So that's actually like what people are doing and what I'm doing. Otherwise, I would actually maybe I might actually want to spend my gems on something else, because the event actually, which was during it, wasn't so good this time. But that queue is just so good, so I still went for it, because I would not be able to keep my 5th queue up otherwise for the whole month until the next time. And I'd have 6 days and 9 days. I would have 15 days of extra queues. Maybe I could have done that, but I want to keep some. I just want to keep some here, so in backup in case I need them later. So yeah, that's it from me about march queues, and I hope this helps you in any way, shape, or form. If you find that my videos do help you, a like and subscribe would be awesome. A like on any of my videos, subscribe, to the channel, obviously. Then, if you want to support me in other ways, as soon as I make them available, that would be nice as well. But I'm not forcing anyone to do that, and